Have you ever looked at your cat, all curled up and peaceful, and thought, wow, what a life? They seem to spend all day just sleeping, not a care in the world. But what if I told you that most of the time, when you think your cat is fast asleep, it's actually not? It's true. That adorable, seemingly oblivious ball of fur is probably more aware of what's happening than you are. So, is your cat really sleeping, or is it just pretending? Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of feline sleep to uncover the truth. You might be surprised to learn that what looks like a lazy nap is actually a highly evolved survival skill. Stay tuned, because you'll never look at your sleeping cat the same way again. Welcome back. So, let's talk about the big myth that cats sleep all day. It's a common belief, and it's easy to see why. We see them napping on the couch, in a sunbeam, on our keyboards. Basically anywhere they can fit. The numbers seem to back it up too. On average, cats rest between 12 and 16 hours a day. That's a huge chunk of their time. But here's the key. Resting is not the same as deep sleep. Most of that 12 to 16 hours is spent in a state of light slumber. Think of it as a power-saving mode. Their body is relaxed, their breathing is slow, but their senses are on high alert. Their ears are like tiny radar dishes, twitching to catch the faintest sound. Their nose is still processing every scent in the air. Their brain is actively monitoring the environment. This is why your cat can go from 0 to 100 in a split second, bolting across the room because you dropped a pen 2 rooms away. They weren't deeply asleep. They were just waiting for something interesting to happen. This incredible ability is a direct link to their wild ancestors. In the wild, a cat that fell into a deep, oblivious sleep would quickly become another animal's dinner. To survive, they had to evolve a way to rest their bodies without shutting down their internal security system. Being a predator is also energy-intensive. Hunting requires short, powerful bursts of energy, so they need to conserve as much of it as possible between hunts. This light, alert sleep is the perfect solution. It lets them rest and recharge while remaining ready to pounce on prey or escape from danger at a moment's notice. So, when you see your cat snoozing, you're looking at a master of energy efficiency, a perfectly honed predator in a state of quiet readiness. Now, you might have heard the popular internet fact that cats sleep for 70% of their lives. While it's a catchy statistic, it's a bit of an oversimplification. Cats do spend a significant portion of their time resting, but only about 25% of that rest time is actual deep sleep. The other 75% is that light, alert dosing we just talked about. This means a cat that rests for 16 hours a day is only in a deep, restorative sleep for about 4 of those hours. The other 12 hours, they're basically on standby. During deep sleep, their brain activity changes, their body is completely relaxed, and they're much harder to wake up. This is the period when their body does most of its healing and growing. But it happens in much shorter bursts than you might think. So how can you tell the difference between a light dose and a deep sleep? Pay attention to their body language. In a light sleep, you might notice their ears twitching or rotating towards sounds. Their eyes might be closed, but they could flutter open slightly in response to movement. They are essentially still plugged into their surroundings. In a deep sleep, however, they are completely limp. They might be stretched out on their side or even on their back. If you try to gently move a paw, it will be floppy and unresponsive. This is when you're most likely to see the classic signs of dreaming. And yes, cats do dream. Just like us, they experience REM, or rapid eye movement, sleep. This is the stage where most dreaming occurs. Have you ever watched your cat and seen its paws twitch, its whiskers wiggle, or its mouth make little sucking noises? Many people assume this is just the cat shifting in its sleep, but it's often a sign that they're deep in a dream. What are they dreaming about? We can only guess, but scientists believe they are likely replaying events from their day. They could be dreaming about chasing that toy mouse you were playing with earlier, stalking a bird they saw outside the window, or even interacting with you. These movements are thought to be the brain practicing and reinforcing neural pathways related to hunting and movement. It's essentially their brain's way of running simulations and keeping their predatory skills sharp, even while they're unconscious. This twitching is especially common in kittens. Their brains are developing at an incredible rate, forming new connections and learning about the world. Dreaming and the associated muscle movements play a crucial role in this development, helping them master the complex motor skills they'll need as adult cats. So, if you see your little kitten twitching away in its sleep, you're witnessing a tiny brain hard at work. building the foundations for its future as a magnificent hunter. It's a fascinating and adorable process to watch. So, let's put it all together. The next time you find your cat in its favorite sleeping spot, take a closer look. Are its ears moving? Is its body tense or completely relaxed? Is it twitching and chirping in a dream? Or does it just look like it's waiting for the can opener? Understanding the difference between resting and true sleep gives us a deeper appreciation for these amazing animals. They aren't lazy, they are strategic. They are masters of conserving energy, always prepared for action. A wild hunter's spirit living inside a fluffy, domesticated body. The way they sleep is a perfect example of their evolutionary genius, a trait that has allowed them to thrive for thousands of years. It's a beautiful reminder that even in their quietest moments, our cats are still connected to their wild instincts. Thank you so much for joining me today to debunk some of these common cat sleep myths. I hope you found it as fascinating as I do. If you learned something new, give this video a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next dive into the wonderful world of cats. What's the funniest thing you've seen your cat do in its sleep? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.